Well, good evening, everyone. This is your weather update for you. This is now Monday evening, May 17th. I'm recording this about 10 minutes till 7 Eastern Time, and you probably can't hear it, but the rain really coming down on the station here. We're getting some pretty heavy rainfall here. That's going to be our focus as we head through the next 24 to 36 hours is the rain. Then we're going to completely flip things and go into a dry and hot pattern as we head for the end of the week and the weekend. So we're going to give you a little quick update on long term. This is what it looks like. First of all, with the 17 days of May in, we are still running colder than normal, but this was 5.5 degrees below normal. Now it's 4.5, and we're going to be eating away at that as we see much warmer weather moving in as we head for the end of this week and the upcoming weekend. I wanted to give you a little update on the wind. Right now, kind of coming in from an east direction. We'll stop this for you tomorrow afternoon. This will be Tuesday afternoon around 2 p. Southeast winds in the 10 to 15 range, gusts to 20. And then we'll stop this again as we get into Wednesday afternoon. Winds becoming more due south and picking up some 15 to 20. Those due south winds will be a warm front lifting north, and that warm front will shut down the rain, but also it's going to usher in the warmest air we've seen so far this year, actually. Next up, we'll talk about the futurecast. We have scattered showers and storms in the area now. I'm just going to let this play out. They will be around tonight, tomorrow night. By Wednesday, most showers will be tapering off, I think, by the afternoon as that warm front lifts north. So you'll notice once we get into the afternoon, we see just a few of those in the afternoon, evening. But again, they will become much more widely scattered, I think, by Wednesday afternoon and into Wednesday evening. So just a few other maps for you here. This is 7 a.m. on Thursday. The big feature to look at is that big H, the high pressure in North Carolina, because what's going to happen, it's going to block anything from moving into this area. It's going to bring a lot of moisture up across Texas and the southern plains, heavy rains, but it will protect this area and keep us dry, but it's also going to heat us up. So that's 7 a.m. on Thursday. Now we're talking 7 a.m. on Friday. Notice it barely moved at all. I mean, nothing going on. This is now 7 a.m. on Saturday. If anything, it shifts a little bit to the west, protecting us even more, keeping us dry and cranking the temperatures. And now here's 7 a.m. on Sunday. It's nearing the Nashville area. So other than an afternoon isolated storm that can pop up with some heat and humidity, the summertime pattern, we don't see any rain in there the end of the week and the weekend. And this is 7 a.m. on Monday. And again, the high pressure is basically right to the south of this area. So, you know, you just aren't going to get any rain when something like that happens. It's going to be a stubborn high. Now, I do think the high will break down after that and moves away, and rain chances will increase again, but we are going to get a break from the wet weather, and we are going to get some warm weather moving in. So we're going to start with here. This is the rainfall forecast, and this is a 24-hour period. This actually is valid from 7 p.m. Tuesday to 7 p.m. Wednesday. And you'll notice how we kind of start to dry out. But boy, I tell you, loaded up, heavy rains in Texas into Oklahoma. Now this is going to be from about 7 p. Wednesday to 7 p. Thursday. There we go. We're shutting us down. But look at Texas. I mean, heavy rains across Texas. This is now 7 p. Thursday to 7 p. Friday. Again, nothing here. We continue with that stream of moisture, though, into Texas, into the southern plains. Now we're getting into 7 p.m. Friday to 7 p.m. Saturday. Once again, nothing. I mean, there's just, you can't generate rain underneath that high pressure, and it's going to be an expansive area of high pressure, but on the outside skirt of that, where we get the return flow, a lot of rain, although tapering some in Texas. So here's what it looks like with our forecast for this area. This is over the next 7 days. Scattered showers and storms will be likely Tuesday, a few of those on Wednesday, I think tapering off in the afternoon. Warm front lifts north, and we start to see warmer weather, but dry weather for Thursday and Friday with highs in the mid-80s. So we're talking warmest weather we've seen. It's also going to be humid. A lot of this moisture in the ground is going to be evaporated out, so a summer feel to the air. By the weekend, look at that. Some sunshine, mid to upper 80s across the area. So, you can see at the top the average is 75. Way above normal, a definite feel of summer once we hit the weekend and into Monday, and right now it looks to be dry basically from Wednesday evening all the way through the first part of next week. Real quick, wanted to show you a couple of other things. Temperature-wise, you can kind of see the trend. The colder weather is going to back out across the northern Rockies and the Pacific Northwest, much of the rest of the country, under that dome of high pressure, so we'll be looking at pretty mild weather. Here's the longer term 6 to 10 day outlook. This is May 23 to May 27, getting us close to the end of the month. Anywhere under that high pressure, I mean, it's just going to be warm or hot almost. So above normal temperatures, but also underneath that high pressure, it doesn't rain much. Now, this is May 23 to May 27, and the high pressure starts to sink southward, and so the battle zone starts to get closer to us. We're still thinking probably below normal, but probably starting to get it back into at least some showers again once we get into the last part of the month. So the high pressure will shut us down for a while, but then the rain chances probably coming back by the tail end of the month. Bottom line, rain, and probably a fair amount of it between now and Wednesday. And after that, definitely shutting the rain down and definitely cranking the temperatures with the hottest weather we've seen so far this year, and definitely a feel of summer weather by the end of the week and the weekend.